Hi everybody, want to talk today about vendors. I'm Dana Sparks, broker of Maximum One Greater Atlanta, and today's contract tip has to do with you as an agent providing names of vendors to your clients and customers. So whenever you are working with a buyer or a seller and you have to provide them with vendors. For example, home inspectors, roof inspectors, structural engineers, even lenders, closing attorneys, tax accountants, anything related to their transaction. You always want to give more than one name. But how do you do this? How do you as an agent provide these names in a manner where you are providing customer service to your public, but also protecting yourself as an agent? Many times you will work with a first-time home buyer, first-time home seller, and they're not necessarily familiar with home inspectors or termite companies and things like that. And you talk to them about during their due diligence, they might want to have the home inspected and, to have the roof checked out, have the HVAC checked out, have the structure checked out, check for termites, survey, so forth and so on. You do not want to do their due diligence for them, but you want to be of service to them and provide them with some information for these service providers whom they may never have had to deal with prior to buying a home. Likewise, when selling a home, if there is a seller that has some repair issues or just maintenance issues, things they need to do to the home, you want to be of service but protect yourself. Well, you always want to give more than one name. Why? Because you want the public person to be the one for them to do their due diligence and hire the people they want to hire to represent them and do the job for them. Not represent them in the manner you're working with them as a real estate agent, but to inspect the home, check out the roof, service the HVAC. We know in any profession, within any industry, there are different levels of expertise, experience, professionalism, insurance coverage, things like that. So the Georgia Association of Realtors has come up with a fabulous form. You are not required to use any forms, but if you do something on your own, I highly suggest that if you have access to the Georgia Association of Realtors or GAR forms, you use this form. If you do something on your own, always check with your broker, but you're going to want to pay attention to something that GAR did to protect agents and brokers. So it is the vendor list, and it is GAR form F834, and it has fill in the blanks for the names and the contact information of the vendors. Again, inspectors, roofers, termite companies, so forth and so on, that you are providing to your public whom you serve. But here's the key. At the very bottom of this list, it has pre-printed furnishing of any names of vendors provided by broker or broker's affiliated licensee is done as a ministerial act and only as a courtesy to the undersigned and does not in any way constitute any warranty or representation as to the quality of the vendors, their services, or subsequent reports. The undersigned acknowledges that they had the option to select any vendor of their choice and that the broker is not responsible for any guarantees, representations, or warranties of the selected vendors they choose. For good and valuable consideration, The undersigned herewith releases the broker and broker's affiliated licensees from any liability or claim arising out of or in connection with the services of the vendor. The undersigned hereby acknowledges receipt of the vendor list. And then there is a place for the public person, buyer or seller, to sign with their address, phone number, and the date. So the key is that this is a ministerial act. You are disclosing that it is a ministerial act, and your public person is receiving it as a courtesy without those warranties, as well as the hold harmless agreement. For you as a real estate agent, you have got to give more than one name. I love this form because when a public person does hire you as their agent, whether to be in a client relationship or a customer relationship, they are relying on your experience and expertise to help them through the process. This is a fabulous form when it involves additional professionals, vendors, namely, that it does come across that you do disclose, that you do not warrant their work, guarantee their work, their reports, so forth and so on. Things happen, even to the best of professionals. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope this contract tip helped you out. Dana Sparks, broker of Maximum One Greater Atlanta, satisfying your needs with service, innovation, and education. Bye. If you like that video, check out the one here. If you like the content on this entire channel, please click here to subscribe. I try to take even the most complicated of real estate situations and make them crystal clear. See what I did there? Real estate made crystal clear. Thank you guys so much for watching.